All right, let's talk about something that can feel, well, a little intimidating, writing a vision and mission statement. But don't worry, we're going to break this whole thing down and turn it from a tricky task into a really clear, creative, and honestly, powerful process for the civil engineering department at MITR. So let's get building. Just think about that for a second. How do you boil down your entire future into just one sentence? It's a huge question, right? Well, that is exactly what a great vision statement is supposed to do. It's all about capturing that ultimate goal, that destination you're striving for. It's basically your North Star, the thing that guides everything you do. So here's our game plan to get from a blank page to something really powerful. First, we'll nail down the basics. Then we'll take apart what makes these statements tick. After that, we'll check out some cool examples, make sure it all lines up with our core identity, and finally, bring it all home to craft the final version. Let's dive in. Okay, first things first. Before we can even think about writing, we've got to get to the bottom of the why. What are these statements really for, and why are they so important? You know, it's actually pretty simple when you look at it like this. The vision is the why. It's that big, exciting dream, your ultimate destination on the map. The mission, though, that's the how. It's the roadmap, the actual turn-by-turn directions you follow every day to get there. One's the dream, the other's the plan. Simple as that. So, if we're going to cook up a great vision and mission statement, what are the key ingredients? In this section, we're going to put on our chef hats and figure out what goes into the perfect recipe. And we didn't just pull this out of thin air. We actually dug into the vision and mission statements from 15 other Polytechnic colleges. So this isn't just a guess, it's based on what a whole bunch of leading schools are really focusing on right now. And you know what's wild? After looking at all 15 of those different schools, these same 5 big ideas kept popping up over and over again. We're talking technical competence, ethical responsibility, making a real societal contribution, hands-on skill development, and a commitment to lifelong learning. These are the absolute essential building blocks for a strong civil engineering identity. Okay, we've got our ingredients. Now it's time for the fun part. Let's taste test a few different recipes. We're going to look at 5 potential statements drafted just for the civil engineering department at MITR. As we go, try to notice the unique flavor each one has. All right, let's check out this first one. It's aiming to be a center of excellence, but with a very specific spin. See that? The big thing that just jumps right out is rural transformation. That gives this whole vision such a specific and really powerful purpose. It's not just about making great engineers. It's about making engineers who will have a direct, positive impact on rural communities. All right, sample number 2 pivots just a little bit. The words that really pop here are sustainable and resilient. This positions the department as being right on the cutting edge of today's big engineering challenges. So what this is really saying is we're not just teaching theory from a textbook. We're creating hands-on problem solvers, people with an entrepreneurial spark who are ready for the real world. Okay, now sample 3 kind of zooms out. It brings in this idea of a global perspective, but it keeps things grounded in nation building. And this is such a cool balancing act, right? It's all about thinking big on a global scale, but making a real impact right here at home by empowering students, especially from rural areas, to contribute to the whole nation. Sample 4 is all about looking ahead. I mean, you see those phrases right away, future-ready engineers and tackle global challenges. It just sounds forward-thinking. So this one's all about being nimble, about adaptability. It's about creating an environment that prepares students for whatever's coming next, whether that's new technology or brand new problems we haven't even thought of yet. And for our last sample, the whole vibe is about creating leaders. Just listen to those action words: build, empowers, development. It's very active. What's great about this one is that it tells you how it's going to create those leaders. It's not just talk. It's about getting students into innovation labs, getting them internships. It's about creating leaders through direct action. Okay, so we've just seen 5 really solid options. But here's the thing, and this is maybe the most crucial part. A department can't just exist on its own. It has to fit with the big picture, with the identity of the entire institution. This right here is the secret sauce. And this is the guiding star for the entire Marathwada Institute of Technology. Notice, it's not just about technical skills. It's about human values, character building, and developing a multi-dimensional personality. This is the DNA of the whole place. And the mission statement just doubles down on this. The whole point is to create leaders, winners, and achievers. The key words here are non-negotiable. Empowerment, creativity, self-development, these are the things that have to echo in our departmental statement. We've done the deep dive, we've looked at the options, and we know our guiding principles. Now, let's put it all together. It's time to plate the final dish and lay out a clear framework for building that final, powerful statement. It really comes down to this 4-step recipe we've been building. First, you harvest those core ingredients we found earlier. Second, you test different combinations to find your unique spin. Third, and this is so important, you infuse the Institute's core DNA, character, leadership, empowerment. And finally, you refine and polish it until every single word feels concise, powerful, and totally authentic. You know, at the end of the day, a vision and mission statement is so much more than just a few words on a website. It's a declaration. It's a promise you make to your students, to your faculty, and to yourselves about the future you are all going to build together. So, the only question left is, what will yours be?